Hey, Ted, you looking around, man?
Oh, yeah, Ted. Well, hold on a minute now. Hold on. You done piqued my curiosity there, Ted. You done piqued my curiosity, so. Yeah, man, they got a PR60 out now. Is that what I heard you say? They got a PR60? Over? Roger. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, okay, RE60. Okay. Yeah, RE60. Is it a large diaphragm microphone like the PR20? Is it what's the difference in between a 20 and a 60, Ted? Do you know? Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to look it up, man. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I didn't know they were making a 60 for electric voice. So that's pretty interesting, man. That maybe because I've been wanting to get another mic anyway. I've got a little what is this thing? MD100 or something? Yaesu mic. It's okay. I've got it. I'm running it on a boom, so I'm not running it through the stand or anything like that. I'm running it on a boom, running it into some rack gear. Matter of fact, I probably ought to look at this stuff, see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I had the mids all cranked out there. I don't know what I was doing, but anyway, running it through some old Symmetrix rack gear into the balance modulator, but I do my bandwidth narrowing by a feedback destroyer, basically a hard cut filter setup. Like cascade filters on the low and the top end, and that gives me enough cut to keep my bandwidth in check. I think this thing will get out there at about 12 kc wide or something like that if I got silly with it. But yeah, I'm running this MD100 here, there, Chad. It ain't much, but once I put it behind a little rack gear and that shit, it turns into something. I guess I got the processor on right now. I figured instead of increasing power, I just increase audio cut. So that's what we're doing here, running about 2.8 something with some good cut. Some good cutting sideband audio within legal limit power output. So we appreciate that, Ted. Okay, yeah, but anyway, good to hear about that. Good to hear about it. I'm gonna look up that 60, man. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, but I know what else I was gonna say. Cat4THX while I'm in here with that duty cycle. I know what else I was gonna say. I was going to talk about Garrett, man. WLW. Garrett, the truck driver guy, man, right up north in Michigan, roundabout and whatnot. But anyway, if I understood his Facebook post correctly, Ted, somebody gave him an FT2000 for his birthday, man. Oh, he took a picture of it, man. It was all cleaned up like a shiny penny sitting on his desk. He had his external speaker hooked up, had his Yaesu mic on the table with it. Oh, man, he was beaming. He was beaming proud. So, anyway, if anybody hears Garrett in there tonight, WLW, commend him, man, on his new radio. Happy birthday to Garrett. I think it's going to be in the next day or two, but a friend of his, the friend had a call sign And the Post said he gave him the radio. So, man, what a good friend. I hope Garrett has found him a good Elmer there. KI4THX. Back to you, Ted. Well, it's good, man. Good. I'm happy with the audio, Ted. You know, I remember when you were talking on a freaking hand mic, man. I remember, and some of these other people have been around here a little longer, remember when you were talking on a hand mic when you got that latest radio you got. And, yeah, I know how proud you were, too, to get a good studio microphone. I know they kind of laugh at that shit, but really, it is a studio quality microphone. You know, so I'm proud of you for that, man. You're doing great. You're really improving, man. You're really improving, Ted. And a bunch of these other folks are too, man. Everybody's just getting better and better, and some of them just stay the same. So anyway, I gotta make me another soda pop. I'll be right back. I promise this time. I got the door. Careful, TJ. Diablo Ernesto, KF4THF. Yeah, roger that, Ted. You still sounding good. El Guapo Ernesto told you that. You know what he's learning tonight, Ted? We tried to teach him the other night, me and you and Barry and a few others. We tried to teach him the other night that, I don't think a junkyard signal's going to get in between some of us. It just ain't going to happen. It's all about geography, Martin. All about geography. You got to get that antenna up to 88 mile an hour, man. If you're going to drop the hammer up in here, shit, hell, you talking with the gatekeepers, man. KF4THF. That's what you thinking you're doing. But we're going to learn you, old man. We're going to learn you, old man. Hey, Martin, we're going to learn you, old man. We're going to learn you something today. Spinning on the shoulders over there. I absolutely love it. He's trying everything you can to. He's done narrowed it up. Done turned the processor on. Done put about 120 watts into that thing. He's got her winged out and about everything she can handle. But old Marty McFly is just ain't enough. I'm trying to tell you, old man. I'm trying to tell you. You just ain't enough. Even if you ain't running legal limit, wink, wink, it just ain't gonna be enough. It just ain't gonna be enough. KF4THF. Good luck at the contest, though. Oh, yeah. Hell, you know what wears me out there, Ted, is my energy level, right? It's like, hell, how much time do I want to dedicate to arguing with an old motherfucker like Marty? Not a lot, really. Not a lot. And the only time, really, I see fit to do it any weight at all is when I've had a few in me, and I'm sober as a judge tonight, so, I'm wasting my life away. I've got another 40 years ahead of me, man. I'm wasting my life away arguing with that old son of a bitch, Ted. But, nothing against anybody else on here. But, really, I've probably got better things to do. Matter of fact, I've been putting together another project here the past couple days, man. Just put the old transformer back in her this afternoon. Good for about 6,200 volts, about 4.5 amps. It's a honker. Hell, that transformer probably about 225 pounds. So, I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this thing, man. Still got to finish up the RF deck, but it's going to be a honker, man. I don't know what kind of band I'll park this dude on, but it's going to be somewhere where there's excitement. KF4THF, I'm young, man. I got time on my hands. Hell, we're going to try not to stroke out over here. Over.
That's pretty sad, man. I mean, that's really sad. That's terrible. I'd be insulted about that yourself. Insulting yourself like that. It's hard to believe, but here it is. And he can't handle it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to hammer down, man. It's going to hammer down. The parts, really, it's a toll pig. I got a damn toll pig with a damn 40-inch Variac on this thing. And the parts I got from an old 41000 dual tube amp, which was kind of old school. With all that pretty stiff high voltage program going on there. So, we've got about half the rack built. We got to finish up the other rack. So I don't know there, Ted. It's just labor love, man. You know, I do this for money too, as well. As a matter of fact, I get paid to work on HS amplifiers, so I've been pretty blessed for that as well. I've got a lot of good friends outside of the state that really believe in me. So we have fun with all kind of wild shit around here, man. It's a good time. It's a real good time. But you know, the band switching is the big one. You got to get that band switching right. Hell, it's just a lot easier to make a mono banner than it is a multi-banner. But I think I can get 20 and 40 out of this one that I'm doing pretty easy, and still keep a pretty good footprint. So pretty blessed about that. Good Lord's keeping me alive. By the way, I got a hit with about 480 volts the other day. You know, working on an old Alpha 99, man, and you know, I'm generally really anal about safety. But I got hit with about 480 volts worth of screen voltage, man, off the Alpha 99 I was working on for a customer the other day, and took it right across the chest, and I sure am thankful to be here, man. So, you know, everybody can be complacent, and if you want to be a big dog, you got to take them risks. So, anyway, this amp I'm working on now, it really ought to be something there, Ted. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ted, can I butt in?
What are you playing with them dinosaurs?
Of course, you can't hear me when I'm talking, or he's talking.
I hear you, Patty, but Ted's up there with you, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you and Ted are right together, and then Marty McFly's way down there.
I wanted to ask you, did the turd shock you, or did you get hit someplace else?
No, I got hit across the chest, man. I got hit across the chest. I was taking, I don't know if anybody's familiar with an Alpha 99, but anyway, the screen voltage board is on top of the electrolytic high voltage board, and they didn't put no damn bleeder resistor on that amplifier. There is no bleeder resistor on an Alpha 99 screen voltage power supply, and I'm going to spout that till the cows come home. Matter of fact, if I ever hear anybody else that likes working on amps, I'm going to lay that out there just to tell them, because you know, we assume that there are bleeder resistors, right? And you know, like these Henrys, I check them. I generally check them. You know, I've got a high voltage probe here, and I do some digging. I got a chicken stick with about 200K of resistance on it, and some old braid from some coax. You know, I'll get in there and stick around, but man, I just wasn't thinking that day. I wasn't thinking. And I went to pull that screen supply board right off of the electrolytic board. My hands reached around there, and I was grounded out on the post on one hand, and I hit the 480 volts with my other hand, man. So it crossed my chest there, Pat. Over.
Man, you're lucky. You're lucky. I've heard of a lot of people taking 110 across their chest and never being seen again.
Oh, I know it. Hold on, let me let Ted talk for a minute, and I'll get back to you.
All right.
Can you hear me all right, can you?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, real good.
Well, 2,000 watts. It's a good ass amp. I think I was asking $1,200 for it, something like that, which is really a great price. Hell, it's damn near 50 cents a watt. 50 cents a watt with a pair of 3500Zs, and it's got a real nice iMac 3500Zs in it. But anyway, not that I'm marketing any of that. But hey, Pat, I heard Pat in there. About 7 years ago, man, there was a cat. I wish I could remember his name. He got in here from time to time. He got down there on 3843 from time to time. And anyway, he lived alone. He was an older gentleman. And I think they found him on a welfare check a week after he went off the air. And they found him still leaned over his amplifier, still cooking. The damn breaker didn't even trip, Pat. So that dude cooked. What was his name? It wasn't Clyde. It was... Shit. Somebody probably knows her. But anyway, that dude cooked for a week, man, before they found him.
Jesus Christ. No, when you said that across the chest, that really made me perk up. Because I've heard of that before, and people do not survive that. It goes right across their heart. Stops their heart, makes a big defibrillator out of their heart, and they don't ever recover.
Yeah, that's what happened. Well, yeah, that's what happened. It stopped his heart, and then they found him slumped over the amplifier, and the amplifier was still running. So, hell, it stopped his heart, and they made a damn carbon resistor out of his head.
God almighty, carbonized him, huh? Well, I don't know. You know what? That might be what happens to Joe one of these days. Of course, he doesn't know how to fool with stuff like that.
He was like, damn, I try not to work on this shit in the Sayers home, or Carter's home. I don't fire up any new projects unless somebody here at the house is home and, they know I'm firing up something new. I generally don't play with high voltage too much unless somebody's home and, but that taught me a lesson, man. That old man, and he was a good dude, too. He was a real good dude, man. He was a pleasure to talk with and everything. And just lived alone and got to working on his own shit and, fried his ass, man. Pat and Ted, that dude was a good guy, man. I really miss him.
Like a 991A for that Henry you got, would you?
Well, we got Sesame Street in here now, so okay.
Yeah, hey Ernie, I was asking if you want to trade that 991 or my 991A for that amp you're talking about. I'm guessing it's a Henry.
Yeah, it's a Henry. Well, let me look it up. I don't know what a 991A is. Let me look it up real quick.
Okay, check it out.
Check my email. Hold on.
Hey, good evening, Martin.
Joe's always loves to know about that.
QRM tonight.
Hey, Pat, does that come with a microphone and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd trade you for it, man. I'd trade you for it. I've been kind of wanting to look for a modern radio anyway, something with a waterfall on it or something. It got a pretty decent waterfall.
Well, it's got a waterfall on it, Ernie. The screen is rather narrow on it. Other than that, of course, I'm used to looking at this monitor on the wall, so everything looks small to me. But what I'm saying is you can take a look at it and see whether you want it or not. No harm, no foul. Take a look at it, see what you think, and we can go from there.
All right, Pat. Yeah, give me a couple days and let me do some looking and digging. But yeah, I'm interested. Let me do some looking and digging. But looks good, man. All right, Camp 4, TJ.
Hey, Ernie, I'm good on QRZ. Have you got my call sign?
Yeah, Roger.
Okay, just send me an email with my particulars, and I'll send it down there to you.
Okay, man. Yeah, I'll send you an email here in a little bit. Let me do some reading and stuff, okay? Roger that. I'll hook that son bitch up too and let you hear it, boy. It's a strong amp.
Yeah, I would like to have another amp, for a backup, and the price on that's a hell of a price.
Yeah, it's a good price, man. And you talk about a backup, but Henry amps are really built. I mean, hell, they're built better than Alphas, man. They're heavier, but that's the price you pay for a good construction. I mean, Henry amps really are overbuilt, over-engineered. They're above and beyond, They built them for continuous service, not necessarily intermittent service like sideband service. So, Anyway, these old Henry amps, that's why I run them, man. I won't run nothing but a damn Henry. Hell, I think I got like 8 or 9 of these things sitting around here. I got a couple big-ass Ultras and a couple, well, anyway, I got shit around here. A couple 5Ks, a couple 3Ks. What else I got? I got an old, I got that 2K4. I got an older, what was that thing? 3KA, I think. It was the old teardrop model, the old teardrop Henry model. I got one of them sitting around here. I got all kind of shit. Got some Heathkit shit sitting around here. Man, I got a real good Heathkit 220, man. I cut somebody a pretty good deal on. Got good IMAC tubes in it, and every single Harbox mod that you can buy done to it. Freshly, by the way. The fan, metering board, capacitors, soft keys. What else? There's one more. Oh, the circuit breakers are brand new from Harbox. Soft start mod. Got the soft start mod in it. It's got everything, man.
I don't know.
I'm like, yeah, can I get this thing for $1,100? And it's a good price. Shit, it'll do 1,700, 1,800 watts.
Is that's the SB220?
Yeah, SB220, yeah.
Well, hell, I'd be interested in that too, but I've always heard good things about those. Excuse me. I've always heard good things about those Henry amps, though, too.
Yeah, those Henrys are something else. I mean, they're, the SB220 is good for sideband, right? And if, you're wanting to put it on AM or something like that, or FT8 or something, you got to roll it back to about 250, 300 watt carrier, or 300 watts max output for like FT8. But you got to really roll them back. The problem with the 220s is the transformer. It's the power supply. It's a voltage doubler, and when you go pushing a pair of 500Zs with a voltage doubler and an undersized sideband tight power supply, you're gonna burn them up, and that's what happens a lot. But if you're just gonna do sideband, I mean, dang man, it's hard to beat a damn 220. It is hard to beat a 220. I wish I could buy Orris's 1000 off of him, man. He's got a Heathkit 1000. I got a brand new single tube here, man. Yeah, it's hard to beat those old. But hell, we'll talk about it, Pat. I'll send you an email, man.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good, Ernie. Yeah, I'm not opposed to getting one of those SB220s either, but, man, I'd really like to have that Henry, and the price is right, too. I mean, both of them are, as far as that goes. You don't have to sell me on it either. I know about both of them. And I also am going to be on sideband, so I'm not worried about getting on, AM or doing FT8 or any of that other crap. You still got a big
Why are they talking at the same time?
Well, shoot. Yeah, we'll talk then, Pat. We'll talk. Yeah. Hell, you may be more interested in this 220 than, the night. I know I don't have to sell them to you, but maybe I'm just talking to the crowd out there. But, the nice thing about the 220s is they're lightweight. They're fairly compact. I think that 2K4 is 195 pounds, something like that. 195 pounds, but it's got the aftermarket Peter Dahl Hypersil transformer in it, so it may be a little more than that. I don't know. Well, matter of fact, it may be a little less because Hypersil transformer is a little more efficient. But anyway, yeah, we'll talk about it, man. I got some other shit for sale too. Hell, I'm trying to get rid of a damn kilowatt on 2 meters. I got a Henry 2004A sitting here. And it's got a 1800 in this dude, man, on 2 meters. And it's fresh, man. It's clean, too. It's late model production. And, that dude do about 1,200 watts on 2 meters. Whoever the hell needs that. Over?
I wish I could get something that would receive on 2 meters. Got some friends up in Danville, that amplifier. Man, they heard that thing key up, they'd know who it was.
Well, yeah, at that point, you don't even need a repeater, man. Just, if your house is on a hill, hit everybody.
Yeah, I hear you there. Well, yeah, let's talk about that, Ernie. Let's talk about it. A lot of QRM in here tonight, a lot of operators, but we're all sharing the band frequency, that is.
Oh, yeah, roger that. Well, what I'm doing tonight is I'm showing Marty McFly down there that when Big Earn wants to talk, Big Earn's going to fucking talk. And old Marty McFly down there in Texas, hey, maybe he needs to buy that 2-meter amp. I bet he'd do him some good. He can hit some repeaters out of Houston and shit out of his house. But yeah, sharing the band and all, Pat, you're right. But this is an exercise, and it's a demonstration tonight. And I just wanted to let old Marty McFly know that when old Earn wants to talk, well, hell, I'll just talk. KF4THS. But all right, Pat, we'll send you an email here in a little bit, okay?
Okay, Ernie. Catch you. God damn, my throat's killing me. All right, I'll catch you. KD9DST.
Roger that.
Jerry Reed for the absolute incredible guitar player.
All right, catch you later, Ted. Yeah, the band's changing around, man. Band's changing around, but I got you. Catch you later, Ted. Always a pleasure, man. God bless you. Have a good night. KF4THS. Right on, man. You killing it. You killing it, Ted. All right, well, I'm going to take a break for a minute. I may cue up me some sumo wrestling, man. I've been big on the sumo wrestling lately. Sumo wrestling, right? There's Mongolian and Japanese, man. Mongolian and Japanese. Our favorite sumo wrestler is Waka Takakage. Or as the announcers put it, Waka Takakage. That's our favorite sumo wrestler at this point. He's small but powerful, so we appreciate that. So I'll be right back. Got to mix me another soda pop, take a leak, fire up the TV. KF4THX 7200, don't die without me.
Talking over each other that whole time. They sit there and they talk to each other at the same time. I don't understand. Yeah, but he said
they're trying to talk shit there, Chad.
They're
trying to say we're talking over each other the whole time. Go big.
No one's gonna stop him from talking.
Accurate in on each other, man. Y'all need to calm down. Calm in on each other, man. Y'all need to calm down. Calm down now. It's just ham radio. Come on now. Calm down. It's just ham radio now. Calm down.
I thought you were.
Take a breath.
That doesn't have the signal.
Huh?
That doesn't have the signal. Marty does, so I can hear that. He's out of Alabama. I don't think they let their signal out of the state without a permit.
There ain't even no band, Marty. Kid, I don't think Marty's a nice guy.
There's no doubt that Ted's not a nice guy.
Yeah, Ted. I think he's old, but he's not wise. You know what I mean? I think he's old, but he's not wise, Ted. I don't think he's a nice guy, man. We better keep an eye on Marty.
That's right.
I think you're failing. Marty's cheese and sliding there. He's not very nice either.
I thought he was going to leave.
You got that damn euthanasia coming up there, Marty. Marty, you got euthanasia coming up if you keep on acting like that. They're gonna plug you with the needle, man, and pat you on your head and let you go on to the Rainbow Bridge, man. Marty.
I hear you, Alex. I hear you.
Marty, you keep it up, man. They're gonna pat your head and put a needle in you and help you to the Rainbow Bridge, Marty. You're gonna go to the Rainbow Bridge, man. They'll be hanging your collar on the fence, bro. I don't know, man. I hope your wheel's made out. Did you make your wheel out, Marty? Marty! I'm hitting a nerve. Marty, did you make your wheel? I'm hitting a nerve, Marty. I hope you made your wheel out. Hey, hopefully you put your home in a trust, man, because when they ship your old ass off to the freaking nursing home, well, the state's gonna get everything you got. You know that? You gotta put it in an LLC. You gotta put it in a trust, Marty, don't fall away from me now. I'm just trying to talk to you about this serious stuff. I'm trying to talk to you, Marty. How about that, Joe and Alex? Your poster ball licker has got a nerve with his age. Did y'all notice that? Hey, how about it, Joe? How about your newest ball licker there? Hell, he just fell apart, didn't he? Hell, he just crumbled. What happened? He fell apart.
Oh, he's a dumbass.
There we go. You better try to save your poster boy, Joe.
You think he's drunk?
Joe, you better try to save your poster boy. He does like it. You know Martin likes it, Ted. Ted, you know what I like hearing about those two calling me a dumbass? Is because I consider the source. Those two assholes and those two shitwads are calling me a dumbass, and I'm doing something right. God bless America and Donald Trump. Amen. Let that bald eagle fly. Okay, Marty. You two fucking retards. And Alex ain't much better. You know what? I mean, at least I got a little respect for Alex still. But you two other assholes, you ain't worth a damn. You ain't worth a damn. Now, come on now, Alex. Come on now. You may be a bootlicker, but, you know, whatever. But you and Marty, Joe and Marty, man, you guys like the bootlicker. You got some bootlicker. You and Marty are like suckers. I don't know. I'd probably rather be a bootlicker than a butt sucker. Over.
Oh, he's a very religious guy, too. Don't forget. He's very religious. He's very religious. He's extremely religious.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, Ted. Hell, they say don't fight evil with evil, right? And fight evil with good. But damn, fighting it with evil comes easy sometimes, man. It's the crux of man, I guess, right? I mean, man, it's so easy to roast these two assholes. It's so easy to roast them, but really, man, I shouldn't be roasting on them, Ted. I shouldn't be roasting on them. I should be trying to love them. Should be trying to love them, man, and hope they get better. That's what I should be trying to do. But anyway, they're easy targets. Cat4THX. What can I say?
Well, you never say anything, right? He's got nothing to say. Doesn't know anything. Don't know anything. Nothing to say.
I tried to get Marty. She had to get up to 88 mile an hour, man. What's up? They gotta put that DeLorean in second gear, man, and hammer it. Oh, Doc is waiting.
I think Chad and Ernie are on the same plane.
Oh, yeah. We're having a good time about that, right? And basically, I'm just lazy. Right, I've got other shit to do. I'm a young man.
You've got other stuff to do.
Really, I've got more important shit to do than sitting here and trying to hold the frequency from your dumb ass or anybody else's, Marty especially at this point. So yeah, no, my level of give a shit really only peaks certain times of the year. Tonight is one of those nights that it's peaking, but I'm not sure what time my interest is going to run out. So I'll be here till I'm done, and when I'm done, I'm probably going to go watch some sumo, man. Hey, we're on, what is it, night 12 of the 2025 March Sumo Championships on YouTube. So anyway, they got 15 nights, man, 15 nights. So there's one guy that's 12-0, 12-0. That's really exciting, Joe. I wish you had somebody to watch it with, but since you don't, you'll just have to take the word. Yeah, real fine. But Wakataka Kage is my man. Man, that's a sumo dude right there. Little guy, but he's strong. So, anyway, I'll be in here till I want to watch some Wakataka Kage. K4TJ. Wakataka Kage. So you write it down. Wakataka Kage. Wakataka Kage. Did you leave me? Huh? I don't know what happened to him, Ted. They didn't want to hear about the sumo, Ted. I don't guess they wanted to hear about the sumo. Watching. It's real good, real good. Wakataka Kage, he's doing a real good job. I hope you guys get interested. As a matter of fact, I hope that I can grow the fan base for sumo wrestling tonight on 7200. I hope I get a few more followers, guys. You need to check it out on YouTube, man. It would fit in with ham radio. It's a bunch of fat fucks trying to wrestle each other off of a point.
I think he's got a fetish for fat guys.
You know what, Martin? Nothing pleases me more than to rattle your cage and let you start dumping F-bombs here on AM radio. You know, you're not even talking slow anymore. You done sped up your cadence. But when you start dropping cuss words on AM radio, I know I done got your old ass senile goose. Oh, yeah. You're a fool. You're ignorant. But I'm telling you, I got your ass. But it's okay. But I do recommend that you set up a trust fund, right? You better figure that out, man. For them kids of yours chuck your ass in a damn nursing home, man. And they're going to take all your shit to pay for that, guys. And, that's good advice from a 46-year-old ham here, right? Because, you know, I'm going through with my parents, trying to be sure everything's planned for. I got big inheritances coming my way, as a matter of fact. Shit, if you guys think I got a big signal now, well, just wait till I move out to the poor farm. But I ain't no hurry, because I want the old man to live forever. But there will be a day that we'll be out there at that poor farm. But anyway, through dealing with his stuff, I found that you need to be careful, man. You need to put that stuff in a trust. there, Martin, and I know you are. I know, hell, you're already talking slow and shit. I know you get on up there. So you better put it in a trust and protect your children, man. Protect your children. Because if it's in a trust for 7 years, well, you know, if your ass goes to the nursing home, man, well, they can't touch it. But, or maybe you want to partner with that with your children. You may want to use that as a leverage for your children to take care of you. You may want to do that. I don't think Joe's got any children, but if he did, I would recommend Joe. Knowing Joe as Joe, I would recommend that he use his place as leverage against his children, so at least they wipe his ass 2 or 3 times a week. Cat 4 cheese. Well, Ted, you know, I mean, really, I'm trying to do a public announcement, Ted. Now they playing Sesame Street and shit. I can't hear nothing, but I hear you. But yeah, I'm trying to do a public service announcement, Ted, and you know, I'm trying to protect the children. I mean, no matter how much of an asshole they are, well, their children deserve better. So, you know, I'm looking out for them there, Ted. Over. Yeah, roger that. Well, my will to give a shit is running out quickly. They're playing Sesame Street in the background. Hell, I can't even hear the 2 assholes I was arguing with to begin with. And Ted, man, you get along so good. You know, there's no challenge there. Same thing with Barry and a few others. So, hell, I guess I'm gonna go watch me some sumo, man. Go do something productive. But Ted, thank you for having a signal and getting over the Sesame Street. Joe and Marty, you guys have the perfect signal. I would recommend that you 2 assholes keep it exactly the same. Don't change a thing. It's working out well for you. Cat 4 cheese, good night, 7200. God bless. We'll see you later. Bye. Sounds real tired tonight. Sounds tired, I guess, making that 120-mile drive every morning. Making that 120-mile drive every morning is getting kind of tiring.
It'll make me tired.
Yeah, it'd make me tired, too. Oh, I don't know. He said something about getting some dope for somebody. I don't know. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Maybe you were drinking a lot of beer and mixing it with those painkillers, and you really didn't realize what you were doing. You really shouldn't do that. But you don't care. You've got that addictive personality. When I first heard you, I knew you were a drinker and a doper. You got the characteristics there, kitty boy. That's Ted. Now Ernie's going to go watch sumo wrestling because he's got a thing for large men. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He's a chubby chaser also. I don't know if you have not noticed, but Ernie. Yeah.
got to be chubby. They definitely have to be chubby. Well, you should, or how fat are you, Ted? Maybe you should go over there. It is, it really is. He's posted photos confirming that he really likes large people, both sexes. That's new to you, huh? Right, yeah, he watches sumo wrestling because it excites him. It's like his version of porn. Yeah, it really excites him. That's why he's watched like 13 of these sumo wrestling shows. It's like foreplay for him. I think your signal is like going away. I hear you, Todd. A lot of noise out there. Yeah, get used to it, Ted. Yeah, Todd's out there, and what you can't hear in your transmissions. Are you sure you're tuned up on the right band? Yeah, always check your amplifier, your tuner before you lift off. You're not good. You got something wrong there. Maybe you flatten the tube. Maybe you flatten the tubes in that SB220. It happens. Maybe you melted the solder out of the pins in the bottom of the tube socket.
Well, that's the problem.
It is.
Because of the inadequate cooling, especially on the SB220.
Absolutely. That's a well-known design flaw.
Yeah, it is. But maybe Ernie can, give us a little more detail with that lack of knowledge he has.
Oh yeah, he can. I'm sure he can tell us how much pressure is needed in the bottom cabinet.
What's that?
But blowing up air across those tubes to keep the solder from falling out of those pins.
What's that? Well, really, if you're talking about Z,
and it can
up in that chimney socket setup, but the 220 was made for sideband, you dipshits. So you drove me back in here for a few minutes. But you know what? That SB220 there that I've got for sale has got the high output fan on it. And if you're familiar with the 220, it's like you two act like you are. You know that about a quarter of the blades on the bottom goes down below the chassis center line for the sockets. And of course that blows against the heater pins, which is a problem, like you two happy shitheads said earlier. But so anyway, this one's got the high output fan on it, and it cycles air right underneath the chassis and directly to the heater pins, just like Heathkit intended. Go figure, guys. If you're trying to get AM power out of an SB220, you're an idiot. You two sound like a bunch of idiots. If you're on sideband, hell, a 220 will run ling-ling all night long. All night long. But you two assholes sound like a couple dudes, and you've been around a while, so you're embarrassing yourself. Stop now, Kev.
Oh yeah, they're terrible. Yeah, they're a great amplifier to run CW because you can't hear any voice. You can't hear any voice. My fans are so loud. it was designed, what, 60 years ago, 70 years ago? It's alright.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out here. I'm trying to queue up a sumo wrestling match, but this has been on in the background. I heard him laying some. I heard him trying to sucker you into a conversation, and then I heard him, trying to bait me back in. I guess it worked.
Yeah, it always works.
They say I'm an idiot, but that's hilarious. I think most people that know me would disagree. But you
most
two
people don't
assholes.
like you.
You
don't hang around you very
single
long.
family tree trunk having
Don't stay around you very
called
long.
me an idiot.
It's funny, some of the emails I've gotten.
That's a pleasure,
Some
Martin.
of the emails I've gotten about this
The
guy are
YouTube
really...
asshats are
They were friends back in the day.
gives
but
me a
they're no longer friends with
pretty
this guy.
stout chest there, man.
I think
Get
it's
my
something
chest
to
out.
do with that FBI visit.
Man, it's really puffed out here, so.
I really think that FBI visit turned off a lot of the gun guys.
Thinking that I'm important enough to garner your attention. Apparently I was. But I'm a low IQ person, so.
No doubt about that.
Go figure. All right, Ted, we got to
Yeah, we know
We
that.
got to go. Hey, if you hear Barry in there tonight, too, by the way, Ted.
Barry's no
Joe
longer
Barry
with
said
us.
good afternoon, and I hope he has a pleasant night. Okay? Fort Worth. We'll catch you later, Ted. K4THX and the retard net.
Yeah, Barry's no longer with us. I guess you don't keep up. You don't keep up with modern information. But you're dead on there. Yeah. I got an email from this Arnie guy. He was really tight with him, 7, 8 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. I can read it to you guys. I can read the email. I don't want to really send it, but I can read it to you. Well, they had a falling out. That's the way this man termed it. They had a falling out. Oh, there must be a very active gay community out here. That's a good thing. Really active gay community on this frequency. They love each other. They throw love. They throw that word love. It seems to be kind of cheapened. They love other amateur radio operators that they don't even know. Oh boy. Those gun guys are kind of leery of each other. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe there's a lot of ratting that goes on in the gun community. And I guess they get nervous because they've probably done some sort of well, how can I say it? Might not be strictly to the letter of the law, and they're afraid that the other person's got the documentation. I don't know, I don't know what the statute of limitations are. That'd be a question.
I've never had to look it up. I mean, I wouldn't sell a gun to anybody.
Oh, you're right. You're exactly correct. I mean, you understand liability and things like that. These guys, these people selling these amps with real high voltage and stuff, they don't get the liability.
Oh man, is that you, Alex?
Now, who are you? I can't remember your name, but your voice sounds familiar. Your voice sounds familiar. Station, go ahead. What's your, yeah. You sound familiar. Station, over.
There's a guy with an English accent.
Oh, I don't hear him.
I hear him.
He's in England.
Who's the station code, CQ?
Yeah, I hear him now.
Yeah, Delta 1, Italy Whiskey. We, how you doing? We got a good signal here this evening, go ahead. Delta 1, Italy Whiskey, you copy?
Yeah, is that DD1IW?
Yeah.
Where's he out of?
What now?
What's his location?
Germany.
Well, let me rotate my Yankee.
Yeah, you got a good signal here in Texas. Good signal in Wilson. Yeah, no, there's a lot of noise. I'm sorry about the noise. This is kind of a crazy frequency. Maybe like a 5758 here in Texas, Vigo. Maybe here you go, 20 a little bit later, okay? Beatles music, they're playing some Beatles music. Yeah, I mean, if they're playing the music, they've got a pretty good signal into your area as well. Yeah, looks like. Yeah. But maybe get you on 20 meters. Looks like I'm rolling around, maybe S8, S9 there. And like I said, you got a really good signal here, but there's a lot of QRM on the frequency.
DST for ID. Whoa, Ted. Guess it wasn't Ted. I'd recognize that laugh
the 20th of August. It was actually pretty early, you know, 22:30 UTC.
And Martin, was that you in there?
Yeah, I was here. You saw signals that from Europe a little bit earlier on 20. I know it's really early morning now for y'all. But, hey, we'll catch you again. Catch you again on the
Martin and Joe were out here early this morning. Teddy's ignoring you.
He's working Germany. Shut up.
Listen to Joe. It's the first station that's ever worked Germany. He's working Germany. Shut up.
Shut up.
Nein, speaking in Deutsch.
Nine Deutsch.
Anyway, have a good night, man. Have a good morning. We'll catch you again on the van. Maybe catch you on the higher band, you know, with the change. 15 years, but we'll open up here. Because the atmosphere kind of cools down here in the northern hemisphere. Take care. Have a good morning there. DD1IWA.
Did you make the crane contact, Martin? Don't call me an asshole. It was all Ted.
That's how it's done, boys. They're all that jammy.
Yeah. Well, they can't make it through it, you know. They think it's being heard in Europe. Earlier today, I heard the fine air.
Joe, have you guys ever ended up with the hogs last night?
Well, no, Alex heard it pretty well, I'm sure.
Joe, how'd you ever end up with this cloven hoof hog? Not that I give a shit, it's just that you spent so much time on it. Thank you. Martin, you've been dissuaded by Joe. What's that? Say again, come again.
You're not going to get anywhere.
don't understand how you can sing Ernie out like that. I mean, come on, give him a break. Or maybe he doesn't want you to. But then to call me an asshole for no given reason, I don't understand it.
An asshole, Pat.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not an asshole. Martin?
I sure as hell wouldn't take advice from him. I wouldn't advise anybody to take advice from him.
I think he's got a lot of knowledge when it comes to those Henry amps.
Henry amps are over at Dinoweb. You kidding? I mean, they're pretty simple amplifiers. Amplifiers are simple devices. I mean, what's so hard about being an amplifier?
Well,
Seriously.
somebody could figure out what the wires are in the back or something. They're pretty knowledgeable according to Pat.
Well, it does help.
Takes a whole enchilada to get the job done.
Whatever that falsetto voice is in there, it doesn't cut it.
Sorry, guys. Broke into song.
I can't believe the Pat did.
Well, at least it lets me know that I've got a good, strong signal.
Dedication. Never read that. Never read it. Dedication. Never read that. Never read it. It's very discouraging.
Yeah.
I think he's doing something.
Yeah,
He's trying to introduce us to, what is that? What is it?
Is everybody in that household on drugs?
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I think I
we
do.
know. I think we know, Ted.
They're talking about Jeff's homicide.
I don't think so.
Really? I'm reaching.
How many pills a day does it take you to stay alive? Simple question. How many pills, Pat? How many?
Milligrams. But I don't expect that you can count that high.
You were taking that every hour.
Well, they didn't specify at the time.
Oh, my God.
Quite a difference, Joe. Quite a difference.
How'd you get a liver transplant right away when there's people that have been on liver for years?
I was impotent.
As a keep you alive, they could cause trouble on 7 and 200, right?
Yeah, they said God wasn't done with me yet, so here I am. God wasn't done with me. Just hear that? God wasn't done with me yet.
Your buddy's jamming you, Pat.
I wasn't saying anything, Jeff.
Trump, your president?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a thief.
I recognized who you were talking about right away.
Okay, bye. Check back in tomorrow. Roger that. If we could get one of these guys to read their amplifier every night,
Yeah, buddy.
we'll be in the clear soon. If we could get this then talking is more fun than spinning a record.
I am vertically polarized.
That was funny. That's why they say the Marlboro man never spoke. He never spoke on the commercials because he had throat cancer. Well, I made it up, but it's a good story, right? I made it up, but it's a good story. Spread it around.
Have another cowboy killer.
Okay. Okay, right. Yeah. Is that you, N2LYM? Yeah, I know it. Any other conspiracy theories? Yeah, no. You know, there are people that stop listening to the Crazy Morning Thing because of his background noise. It sounds like he's in a machine shop and somebody's grinding on something. That's because he's been relegated to the utility room. He can't have his radio in a normal room. He's definitely afraid of Quia. know, but there's nothing wrong with him. Harry? I don't know. You know, he did disappear. That's a good observation. I don't know.
Who disappeared?
Wilma disappeared. I don't know. He had a stroke about a year ago, but he came back from that, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's what Bolshevik. That's his code word for a certain group of people.
What happened to Tommy Two-Tone?
Tommy Two-Tone got violated.
Did he get violated?
He got violated, you bet. Riley played him like a fiddle. What the hell is that very bad? Yeah, it's not it. I was thinking about taking down my antenna, but, you know, the 80-meter length and try to put something different up because there's nothing there anymore. The possum? The possum-nator. He's been relegated to talking to N2LYL and N2LYM the whole time. It's usually just two people. And he disagrees with about 90% of it, but he pretends that he agrees so they don't get into a fight, and then there's nobody to talk to. He's an old-line Democrat. Get out here, Possum. Defend yourself.
We know you are.
They say that, oh, no, we're too good for 7,200, but they seem to know everything that's going on. Oh, Wilma used to jam us. What? He got a rough life now. He's got to agree with N2LYM. You gotta suspend about 75% of your brain. That's hard to do, you know. I mean, even though you're asleep, because he's asleep most of the time. You're talking, it's pretty late for those guys. Always talks about people sticking stuff up the wrong orifices. It's really weird. Yeah, broomstick is one of his favorite devices. That's worth gold. That one's worth gold. Both on the gun nut spectrum. Oh, he's... He was out here today. Yeah.
Hoover. Hoover? Hoover. Hoover. It's weird. I don't understand. You know, it's U-W-E is how you spell it, but Hoover is how you pronounce it.
I thought you were calling an Uber.
No. That was the guy's name. The German fellow who told me to go down.
Oh.
To see it. He said he couldn't hear anybody else.
Well, most people are using inverted B's.
Well, I mean, you know, the discussion we had earlier today is what it really comes down to. But I mean, you know, it's possible to really anybody, of course, you know, somebody like you know, I wouldn't want him to know anything about it.
Oh, I looked up Blue Ridge Amateur Radio, and I compared it to the schematic of the BT-1500. I think Jeff actually had a BT-1500. Didn't you, Jeff, have one of those tuners? I think he had one. Yeah. Anyway, a Blue Ridge Amateur Radio, that's a nice looking tuner. It's 800.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the
But no metering.
No, and really I could care less about the metering.
Well, you see, I kind of would need something because I don't even have a watt meter anymore.
Okay.
But that was I kind of like that guy's tuner. But I don't think it would be that difficult to make one. I could cannibalize. But the problem is you need a dual roller, right?
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, I've only got a single roller.
Well, I mean, I'm using a 1500 right now. Like I said, I have too many things I went to Congo. And I didn't want to mess with building another tuner, you know, for balance flood.
Right.
And so I decided, well, you know, I know what I'm going to pull out of it, what I don't want. Yeah, I knew what I wanted to pull out of it and not have in it.
Well, that was ugly, CW.
And,
Thank you very much.
you know,
You're welcome. Casey and I might
we're
like.
using it now. I mean, I'm not saying it's terribly bad. It's function.
Yeah.
Does enough job, but I also know that, you know, if it's going to do a better job, you're doing the if it were a link coupler. But, you know, if you're going to use your older tires, I mean, there's no way you're going to get out of this 10-plated copper. And I really I don't favor that, really.
Yeah, mine, and this old 10-pack is silver-plated.
Okay, well, how do you know for sure that it is?
Oh, because it says clearly in the manual.
Okay. They may have.
Well, I think it was. Back then, I don't think it was a really expensive thing. You know, because this thing was probably made in the 70s.
Well, you know, they did. You know, the matchbox, you know, the 8-up matchbox and the smaller version, those were all silver-plated cars.
Yeah, anyway, so...
But, you know, even the silver is going to tarnish.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's going to tarnish over time. Not that it's going to hurt anything.
It's got that brass roller. I guess silver works pretty well together.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Anyway, I can find another junk 238. They're exactly the same value. I can't remember... What is it, like 3 millihenries to 30, maybe?
It's got to be a lot lower than that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to want to hit 10 meters, you know, for a configuration like that.
Maybe it's microhenry.
Yeah. It's going to be. You're going to want something it can get down to, about 0.2 or 0.1 would be better.
Yeah, I think it's 3 micro to 30. Does that sound right?
No, it has to be 0.3.
Oh, okay.
And even that high, but you're going to have a param, so that it's like 0.6 being the minimum.
So the cost, if you look at the cost in there, it's that dual variable inductor and the cap. That's really all the cost, right?
Right. Well, you got to tandem the inductors. They got to be synced.
How do they do that? I mean, is it 2 separate farms?
Well, yeah, the 2 inductors are separate, but then they have a belt drive. Okay, they got a gear and a belt drive.
Oh, okay. I didn't find a photo of the inside of the BT-1500A. I believe it's the A. I don't know what the difference is.
Oh, okay. The valves no, they put them in a straight line and they use couplers.
They put them in a straight line. How do they do that?
Well, they've just got one ahead of the other. So they use a coupler. They couple the shafts together.
But the Blue Ridge guy does it differently, right?
Yeah, he does it differently because that's the pitch I have about the Valstar is that it's not laid out mechanically in a balanced fashion. Okay, you got the feed line coming in the back, and ideally you should have the inductor right in line with the feed line lines. Okay, which is what the Blue Ridge outfit does. He's aware of this.
Yeah, I think the better tuner is the Blue Ridge. Did you say there was a 1-year waiting period?
Yeah, for that tuner, it's 1 year.
Holy crap!
Exactly. So that's why when he told me that, it was like, damn. I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to be buying one of his because I need a tuner now. And that's why I went ahead and got another one, the BT-1500, to hold me over.
Does he require payment up front, the whole 800?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that might not be a big deal.
Well, it depends on how much, longer you want to be using a crappy antenna.
Oh, I've been using it. That's a loaded twist.
I mean, I'm not joking. I'm really not joking about this.
No, I know what you're saying.
No, it ain't about resonance. It has nothing to do with resonance.
Can you explain it to him again, Mark?
I'm giving up, man. I'm giving up. I really have. I have given up.
Oh, they should take notice of the fact that of course, the guy in Germany, he couldn't hear anybody.
No, he couldn't. He told me we just chatted down frequency. He couldn't hear anybody.
There you go. That's maybe they should notice that. They don't care.
I mean, some of the other people may have got said he could hear him, but I don't think he was trying to reach out to him. He had a good signal. Yeah, I guess it's a shame he didn't come down frequency time. I was telling us because we were down there talking.
I got distracted. My tuner was being pulled through the window.
Oh, God.
I slid off the top of the amplifier and was... I think there might have been somebody out there. Anyway, we need to create a new fetish. It's called tuner efficiency. And get everybody on board, we can start a webpage.
Oh, my God, I don't know, man.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. Your explanation today, when you were talking about the ladder line and how many people get frustrated with ladder lines, that's gold. I mean, that's right on. I've tried to think about how to explain that, and I've never come up with a really concise way of doing it. But you nailed it. You nailed it.
Well, the thing is, it's still not the proper way to use it.
Well, right, but it's not the proper way to use it, but it explains the frustration with ladder lines.
Oh, yeah. mean, it's understandable, you know.
Well, I don't think so.
People running into that issue. I mean, because it's just the nature of the beast, and then they don't know, you know, how to get themselves out of the dilemma that they're in.
Well, they're fighting the wrong problem.
Right.
You know, it's the old saying, if you're fighting the wrong problem, you're unlikely to solve it.
Well, if you don't understand what's going on, and the problem is that the whole community, the whole damn ham community has been brainwashed into doing the wrong damn thing for self-marketing. It was cleverly done, and nobody caught on. And I don't know which one it was. Well, I mean, that's the way it's interest, but, you know, for the sake of monetary gain.
Maybe it's just a quest to simplify. You know, simplify everything so everyone can participate.
Octo's Edge.
Yeah, what I called it was antennas, the scam of the century. Yeah, I texted some friends of mine, we got up hell about it, and so I texted one, I said, antennas, the scam of the century.
Well, if you're running 5 kW, I guess you could have used, it's okay to lose a few watts.
Well, yeah, but see, that's what everybody's doing, you know, the whole damn issue.
Right, and that just creates more noise and just more difficult to receive, and then you got these solid-state amps that are being driven into compression, and that's just crashing up the bands even more. So the noise level just keeps getting higher and higher.
You hear these people like this, it's like, why even go tell them? Why even tell them? You know, the hell with them. I mean, it's like you have a student, you know, in a classroom just disturbing, you know, causing trouble. You know, you just want to beat the hell out of them and kick their ass out. That's what you know. I don't listen to the damn community.
You're a rebel.
Totally know better. It doesn't bother me.
Your dog's got to take an Obama? Yeah, but he's a big man. Somebody sent me a picture of his wife once. I mean, I couldn't look at him very long. I mean, there is no doubt she could beat the crap out of him. Anyway, I really like that Blue Ridge. I don't understand why he likes the damn year. My God.
Well, he's a one-man show. You know, he's retired. He's a software person. You know, he did a lot of software writing.
Oh, that's weird.
And he likes the hobby.
That's weird, though, because
the issue of, you know, the hardware's not available. And that's just my word of mouth, you know, from people making recommendations, he's just kind of overloaded. You know, he doesn't have but one outfit in competition. I mean, look what else is out there.
Well, that's right, yeah. Competition is expensive, and he's kind of satisfied you can tell it's $800. The other guy was what, pretty much $1,000 now. But the other guy's got better metering, but to me that would just be extra stuff that he probably didn't want to mess with.
That's right. Well, the metering's not that dangerous.
Yeah, I think the Blue Ridge one is what, 10 by 10 by 8, maybe something like that. That's a nice look. I like that thing.
But it's got more than it needs in it.
Well, yeah.
Quite truthfully, I mean, he can do with one less capacity. He doesn't need to switch.
It would be real easy to take that relay mess out on that BT-1500. You could take that out real easy. It's almost like they were kind of thinking along the same lines as the previous tuners. You know, they had the metering, you know, all the switches, and I guess they put the relays in there. They kind of went down that path. You know, sometimes you get brainwashed by looking at the previous, you know, thinking on the subject.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of a signal in Europe there, John. It's definitely readable.
Hey there.
You got that thing at 75 feet. That's nice. But I got it around 60 feet. You know, which way do you have that thing oriented?
Well, like I said, it's sort of an inverted V configuration. It's kind of the null should be Europe. Yeah, it's broadside down. You know, I don't know. Like Atlanta, somewhere around in there. I seem to have a real good signal down around Atlanta.
Fuck Atlanta, you fucking with these roads.
You're kind of broadside on
Fine, Atlanta.
I mean, at least you use an open one meter. I mean, that's one candidate.
It's just the tuner has the problem.
Well, it could be a problem. I mean, you don't know till you just put some drum probes on there.
I love
really
being
see what's
on
going
there.
on.
You're selling out a TV though, bud.
You may be lucky out.
Son of a bitch needs help with TV.
Well, I'd have to make some measurements. I could do that. I got a scope. I would just have to come up with the sensor arrangement.
My balls in your mouth.
How do you do that? You have to wrap some wire around it?
Stuck in my nuts.
You're right. That's what I need to do is measure that imbalance and see what I've got.
Measure mine, nuts in your mouth.
I'd have to pull the tuner back away from the window, though, because it's pulled up against the window.
Something that you have.
The FCC's tracking everybody.
I was sitting there watching it walk forward. Like, what's going on here? I got out there yesterday and I was trying to, you know, see if I could get it's running into some of the limbs and I was trying to pull it free of the limbs and even around the limbs, you know, that is. So the ladder line's a little snugger.
Everybody shut the hell up.
Parachute down. You need to parachute down, Sean. Get you one of them gliders.
phone's only running 75 watts, but you've got that around it. I guess that's, what gain is that worth?
Aerobic.
What'd you-
I'm not a fan of aerobic.
So what were you running?
Well, guys, wrong.
Oh, I thought, but didn't you switch something in? Well, you're using a receive antenna, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a beverage I use for receipt.
Oh, okay, yeah, the beverage. How long is that thing?
300 feet.
300.
Yeah, 300 feet. I've had one that was 240 feet. It works real well.
I don't have that room. What's it good for, about 7 dB?
Yeah, signal to noise improvement, yeah.
That's a game changer.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I hear things on it like on 20 meters.
Yeah.
I hear stations on it on the dipole. You okay out there, Sean?
He's in jamming mode.
I just don't know what they're trying to achieve. I think he likes to listen to himself.
Well, that's what he does.